Welcome to the CFG Gamecast, episode number 276, a weekly podcast created by gamers and streamers alike to discuss the latest gaming topics from the previous week. We stream a new episode every week and release on all podcast services, so do us a favor and show us some love by liking, following, subscribing, or commenting on our Twitch page, twitch.tv/CFG Games, or on our YouTube, at the CFG, or go to our main website, confreaksandgeeks.com, to not miss an episode. I am Mr. CFG Games himself, Davis Green. And with me today, I got my two awesome co-hosts. I got Pop in the second seat. What is going on, Pop?
Unfortunately, school is back in session and I'm forced to teach against my will. I'm kidding. The first week back was great. I have a good bunch of sophomores for the second level course. Well, it's first level music history, but it's a second level course because I mainly work with sophomores, juniors, and seniors. And then I'm a little sad about the third stage of the music history course because it looks like some majors have left, and it's probably because, you know, the whole financial aid situation and funding and budgets cuts that's been happening in the education system. So hopefully those students are able to come back or go somewhere else to finish out their degree, or maybe they were able to change a major to get the funding that they needed. But overall, strong start. Nice. Excited for Shinobi this week. I played.
Oh my god, I totally forgot that it comes out this week.
Yes, 3 days early access if you have the deluxe edition. We get to play on Tuesday. And
did you get the physical game, or did you get the physical game, or did you get the digital for that, like down on your PC? Oh, you got it on PC. I'm assuming. So
funny story about that. I did not buy the game. Originally, Sega reached out, and I think they messed up because they were about to like offer me 2 keys. So I was just like, you know what? If I can give one away, I'll give it to you. A friend. Come to find out, that same friend not only pre-ordered the deluxe edition, but gifted me the deluxe edition on Steam. So I have it on my PC.
Wow.
I'm super excited about that.
But
I'm still going to see if Sega will let me give away the key at least. Hopefully they say yes.
Oh, you could just give it to the You could give it to the Davis Green Foundation. Always will appreciate that.
Oh yeah, as long as you do a review, like we can like write up a review together for CFG Games, and then
that would be good. You know, I wanted to play it. I mean, it's made by the same folks who did Streets of Rage, and they've been consistent. They've been making really good games. I can't wait for their own IP game that's coming very soon. I want to say it's called Absolver or something like that. It starts with an A, but yeah. So no, I've been really interested. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to spend any money or wanted to check out Shinobi quite yet. Is what I was gonna wait. I was just gonna wait. That's all I was gonna be. It's on my list. It's like you know. I mean, you're on the same. There's a lot of games on the list too that I still need to play. Or that you're wanting to play too, you know. So there you go. But you know what, Pop?
What?
You know the person that is judging me heavily right now because of me trying to backpedal.
No judgment.
I think he already exposed himself. I'm happy to hear you.
Yes, it's the 5-star general of the itty bitty Smitty committee. I got Smitty in the third seat. What's going on, my dude?
Oh, it's been a busy week, like you guys are alluding to. A lot happening in the video game world and out here in the real world as well. Somehow it was crazy. I don't even know what. One day I got home from work, got inside, and I don't know if it was my backpack or what, but like my arm felt like I had popped it out of its socket.
Ooh.
And it was back in, but it was like super sore and like I couldn't like lift it like this. Like, I was like, God. I don't know what I did to myself.
Are you still like that?
No, it's definitely getting better. I've been taking ibuprofen though. So that's definitely been helping out. There's all kinds of things because like they're sick and like I'm pretty sure I'm sick, and then you know how it goes when I get sick. So I had to take some special medicine, and hopefully that'll clear me up here, but
that sucks, man. Like
I know.
3 days before
at least
the
it's
event?
at least it's happening now and not here at the end of the week.
Okay, that is true.
Like I've got time to reverse it and get it good. So I should be good by the end of the week.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would be concerned.
Yeah, that would be. I thought we should be concerned now. I mean, you don't know if it's going to be.
No, because there's medicine that like makes it so that like it gets me on the right track, and you know what I mean. Like other than like but like because like getting sick doesn't really manifest in like I got a little bit of a stuffy nose, but like I haven't been like the girls like have been. Well, not one. Aslan mainly is just all snotty and like you can tell that she's sick, but like again, that's a bunch of little kids coming to school again, and that's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. It is a germ factory, and then they go home and bring all them germs back to the house.
Oh my God.
I get blamed every year when my mom gets the flu. I work with high schoolers. They typically get sent to school when they're sick because their parents won't believe them. I know this because at one point in my life, I was a high schooler who was sick and got sent to school because you did not. I wasn't contagious though. I did get sent home though because I like almost passed out in class. But like y'all typically do this.
I believe it and the reason why I believe it was because when I came back from Nigeria when I was in middle school. I had malaria, and then my parents did. My mom forced me to go to school, and I was in the nurse's office every damn day because I couldn't even stand up without like a ridiculous migraine. And then they were like,
"Oh my
it's like,
God.
yeah, no, and yeah." So no, I totally understand it because like, yeah, they'll be like, "You're just trying to pass. You just trying to pretend to be sick."
Yeah,
it's like
that was a thing. That was a thing. It was hard to get to stay home sick. Yeah, the trust was not there, but video games.
Yes, video games.
A little bit here and there. Mainly Snap, of course.
How are we thinking about the community of Snap right now? Because I've seen a lot of creators also bouncing out of it, like because of it.
It's getting, I don't know, it's getting kind of weird because like, you know, the stuff that's kind of like we had the paywall stuff, and they put a lot of cards behind the paywall stuff, and like. It's getting it at an accelerated rate where the disparity between being able to get the cards if you're a free-to-play player and being able to use the cards, all of a sudden there's new archetypes that are being created and stuff like that, and you can't compete with them because you don't have cards to compete with them. Right. You know, so it's I think it's a little frustrating for the community. I totally get it. There's a time, you know, I'm not in any kind of like, oh, I have to have these cards or anything like that. But I can see where that would come from a little bit. I also joined a dynasty league in college football 26 with some friends at the place that I work. So there's like 5 or 6 of us in a doing like seasons, like basically dynasty league.
So North Carolina.
No, so the stipulation was that we had to be a team that was 2 stars or lower.
Oh God!
So I'm actually JMU. I'm James Madison Dukes, I believe.
The heck is that?
James Madison University Dukies, something.
The Dukies?
It's like a dog, I think. I think it's like a bulldog.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a very unflattering name for a football team.
I mean, it is
the Dukies.
I think it might be Dukes. It's probably Dukes. But yeah, no, I haven't. Other than that, though, I really haven't. I haven't just had a lot of time to do anything. You know what I mean? Outside of gaming news and working, and you know, trying to be a person and dad.
Yeah,
kind of
a lot.
I haven't gotten a lot of gaming in.
That's fair enough. Hey, you get what you can get. I definitely understand that. So,
facts. What about you, brother? How was your week, man?
Well, it's always like it's always busy, but it's always so I can't really complain about that. I did go to a small convention yesterday called Windbloom, which was a convention for folks who are fans of Genshin Impact and like Hoyoverse games. So I have no idea because I don't play. The only game I tried playing a little bit was Zenless Zone Zero, and I got bored of it, and then I was like, and I left. Although, but I really went there to talk to a lot of the voice acting guests. A friend of the show, Risa May, who is Bernice and has done a lot of different characters in Nikkei. was there, and I was able to.
Was that the picture you posted?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure who it was.
Yeah. She's she's really cool. Like she also played Beelzebub in that anime RPG Sandland. As well. And so she has a lot of different things. She's really cool. So I was just like, so I talked to her and her husband, very nice people. Definitely shout out to her. Also, it was funny. So there, and then what's his name? Sean Shiplock, who is one of the, you know, Sean Shiplock? I
interviewed Sean.
Oh, you did? Yeah, me too. A long time ago. Yeah, I did a long time ago. And I told him, hey, I told him, hey, you don't remember me, but like when I did, you were like one of my first guests at Pop Culture Gems, and we never met because it was during the pandemic when we did it. And I just wanted to greet and say, hey, how you doing and stuff. And it was really cool. Then he's like, then he told me like, oh yeah, I'm the voice of Bubsy now in the new Bubsy 4D game, and I'm like, oh
no kidding,
yeah, I didn't even know that. So I was like, oh no, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to play. Told him I'm going to be playing it at PAX when I go to PAX this week and stuff. So looking forward to checking his stuff out again. So no, he's really cool dude as always. Him and his wife as well. Had a great time talking it up. The only game that I was able to play, I'm wanting to play the demo of the new Trails in the Sky demo. I didn't get a chance to do that yet, but I did do 2 streams of Neo 2, which Pop, you should definitely watch it, because I think it would be like, oh yeah, he's getting better. But it's a good experience. I'm starting to understand how things are clicking. I don't understand how to do some of the things like the should I switch my weapons out to get because there's a learning, or there's another meter of how familiar you are with the weapon that you're using to get up to 1,000, and then when you do, you get bonuses if you merge it with the with other weapons. And I'm wondering, is like, so should I just do that? So like once I get to 1,000 on this one, but I wanted to get the best optimized gear, I go to the one I want to switch it to, and then get that to 1,000, and then just merge them together and stuff. Like all these different systems are it's overwhelming, but they work. But I'm like, man,
it's a lot of different possibilities of what you can do. Like, so the whole merge system they added later on, once they started adding new graces that you can get on your gear. I wouldn't recommend doing that until you get to New Game Plus, because that's when you get the really, really good gear.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. So it's not like not like a absolute thing I need to do right now.
No, not in your first run. No, absolutely not.
Okay, cool. Because that's what
you merge it, and it's like, man, I have all this cool stuff that I can do later on. That's why I'm glad they didn't add it until it got added when I was already on like the 3rd version of the New Game Plus when they added it. But they added it with the 2nd DLC, I believe. Because they added a new grace, and then so the different graces give you different buffs and perks throughout. I don't know if they still do it in the first run. At least I don't know. Mine might have been messed up when I was just rerunning it with a friend, and it gave it to me. But there'll be like a colored text on your gear, and that's like whatever your grace is. And if you stack them, you get the grace bonus, and that improves your entire
are we talking about
playthrough.
Are we talking about stacking them with the same name weapon?
No, the same name grace. So like for example, I won't say it's exactly what it is, but I have like a Dragon Ninja build, so the title for the Dragon Ninja grace is on all of my gear, so I get the full benefit of that build.
Gotcha. Okay, fair. Okay, well, I know that y'all don't want to hear about my strategy.
I was like speaking a different language. I was like, I have no idea what they're talking about.
I understand, because I kind of don't understand it still too. The learning curve of this game is wild. You would probably, you would be like, nope. Like the first stage.
That's too much.
You would probably be like, hold my hand.
Yeah, please.
The first stage.
Instead.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes.
The first stage of this game is legitimately a tutorial. Yeah, the first stage of the game is legitimately a tutorial of the weapon that you're wanting to choose, and then it gives you like a small, short, quick outline. And I'm like, that would be too much for you in a sense, because you're like, what is happening here? It is crazy of how in depth this game is, but fun, but it's fun once you start getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, I know y'all don't want to talk about all the strategies that I'm going to do and try to crush when I play this game again. I'm going to try to do another stream on that, by the way, before PAX. So we'll see. But
nice.
But let's go into it like we do each and every week. So each of us chooses a topic of discussion in the world of video games. The topic would or could be a game itself or something that happened in the gaming industry. And we do not want to talk about it ourselves. We want you, the listeners and viewers on Twitch and on YouTube, to be a part of the conversation as always. So if there is something that you're wanting to chime in about or wanting to have your opinion on, by all means, type it inside the chat. We would love to talk with you about it and go from there. So, Smitty, my friend, what are you bringing to the table?
All right, we got to talk about it. Pete Parsons, he's out after 23 years, the last 10 obviously being the CEO of Bungie. And I got to say, the writings have been on the wall. This is not, I don't feel, again, I have no concrete evidence, but this is a, Pete, you can gracefully leave or we can make you leave. This is what Sony is saying, because they have, especially, and I feel like the big like landmine was Marathon and the shenanigans within Marathon. That's when Sony was like, all right, dude, we're taking over. You guys clearly have no idea what you're doing. But to quote Parsons, this is in the official Bungie website. When I was asked to lead Bungie in 2015, my goal was to grow us into a studio capable of creating and sustaining iconic generation-spanning entertainment. We've been through so much together. We launched a bold new chapter for Destiny, built an viable, independent live ops organization capable of creating and publishing its own games, and joined the incredible family at Sony Interactive Entertainment. Today marks a time for a new beginning. The future of Bungie will be in the hands of a new generation of leaders, and I am thrilled to announce that Justin Truman will be stepping into leadership as Bungie's new studio head. Number one, I didn't know, like, he's able to appoint his successor. That's interesting.
He can because technically, even though Sony, I mean, he's the one that's bowing out on his own. He's not Sony. I mean, like you're saying, in the front facing way. Actually, we may not even know. We may not even know. Maybe that's what Sony wanted that person to be a part of it too, and making it look like it was his idea.
That is true, and like make it look like he's got the power, but really, like this is what Sony's like. This is who you're gonna. This is who the successor's gonna be.
Yeah,
that's true. I didn't think about that. But I mean, again, too, and I know a lot of people are torn on Pete Parsons. Personally, I don't have the best opinion of him. He's got there's the whole thing with him and posting about the cars and over the 2 million car or like over $2 million spent in like classic cars and stuff while they're chopping, jobs and stuff like that at Bungie. But he also was part of them breaking from Activision, which I think was the best possible thing they could have done, because Activision was absolutely ruining them. So, it was huge for them to be able to do that. But he was part of that cycle where Bungie was no longer really Bungie. There were still people there, but they were not making the best moves. I am excited, though, to see what Truman brings in. Truman's another long-time Bungie employee, just that kind of worked his way up the ranks. I've been seeing and hearing good things, and people were excited over there, which I think was something that was lacking. We know that from interviews and stuff like that, from the devs that have been working on Marathon and stuff like that. Again, the overall atmosphere at Bungie has been pretty negative for a while now, and I can't really speak on it, even Destiny anymore. I'm so far behind. I didn't, I got the 1 year thing, and I just kind of I just had no desire to grind it anymore. I was just like, the story kind of ended for me with the final shape. I was okay with it. I was okay with ending it right there. So I think this is ultimately, and I don't want to get too much into it. Sony's been doing some things in the background here, and I think that his time was up a while ago. So they've clearly been putting things into place, but you know, I just wanted to see what your guys' thoughts were, how you guys felt about Pete Parsons. I know a lot of people feel pretty strongly about him one way or the other.
You want to go, Pop, or if you want me to?
I don't know what I can say because I haven't really been involved with Bungie like that. I'm curious to think, or not think, to know what my friends who do play like Destiny 2 think of his departure, because I know they're gonna have a lot to say, because some of them have had their grievances about Destiny 2, or they're excited about one thing and then they do something else and then they're all ticked off again. I'm just gonna be like, so guys, how about Pete? What you think?
Well, I mean, maybe it's just gamers that's just basically gaming culture in itself, in the sense, in the long and short run.
He's really charged with Destiny 2 for some reason. Like, I thought PSO was bad with NGS, but then I saw like how like Destiny 2 players react to stuff. I'm like, yeah, no.
That's funny. This is what I would suggest. Well, not suggest. This is what I think about it, because like I'm kind of in the same boat as you, Pop. I have played Destiny, but I haven't really played Destiny like as serious as what Smitty or some of our friends have done, because Smitty's been pretty consistent of playing it for like since actually Smitty. It was actually kind of funny with you, Smitty, because Smitty was talking so much shit about Destiny 2 when it first came out, about like all this and this, and then when the first expansion came, or the second expansion, then it kind of won you over. I do remember that.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. No, well, the first one was trash, dude.
Yeah.
And all the things, they basically erased everything from Destiny 1. You know, that you had done. I was like, what is going on, dude? Like, and that expansion was trash. It was absolute trash.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so I mean, to be fair, Destiny was a cash grab. It was clearly scheduled as a change as a cash grab itself. But to say that, but to Pete Parsons itself, I think the way that he has run this studio down to the ground is something that cannot be ignored, because like overall everything that was coming in, like that happened on his watch. You know, I think the thing that really kind of makes me lose respect for Pete, for him, was the debacle of the marathon debacle that happened. I mean, and it's not even just the development of it. That's a whole different can of worms in itself. But the time when they got busted for stealing art from an artist and stuff, like usually you're the CEO, you're the person that saw that this happened on your watch. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're the one that distinctively you're the one that did it, but no, you're the one that takes responsibility for that and you do it. But what do you do? You got the developer of Marathon to enforcively had them do the stream anyways, when they know that they couldn't show any videos, because this is like 2 days removed from when that happened, and have them sit in the couch explaining what's happening. Like that's a choice. I mean, Jesus. I mean, in its sense, because like you know, but then when someone says like, oh wait, no, but they had it coming. It's like, well, this has happened before. Do you remember a long time ago with CD Projekt Red and what the whole debacle of what's it called, Cyberpunk 2077, when they lied to everyone about like the system's version of like when the PS4 version and the Xbox version, and they went to and it was terrible, like it was really bad. He could have easily cowered back, not take ownership of it. No, Michael Krasinski, I can never say his last name correctly, manned up, and he basically said it was his fault and they were going to do better. Guess what they did? They did fucking better. So you
didn't even have to go that far. They were caught in Destiny multiple times for stealing art.
Yes, and that was all under his watch. You're right. Yes. Was there ever a time when he came out himself and owned up to it? No, he never did. Is what I'm saying. It's like, so like, and then with the and then just to add the cherry on top of all this was the fact when he decided to when they laid off 35% or 30% of their workforce that during that time, but then the $2 million of the car and stuff, you know, like that. I mean, terrible optics of that given, but to say that everyone else like there's no other big CEOs that do that. I'm assuming there are, but just to be as blatant as that, it's just bad. It means you don't freaking care to this level. So I'm not saying that Parson may have not didn't know what he was doing, but at the same time, he definitely curbed his responsibilities, especially as a CEO. CEO is a leader, and I don't think that even people respected him to that level. And to say like he got lucky, I just think that that Bungie itself was lucky on this cash cow that Sony gave him. How much was it? $3.7 billion.
Yep.
Freaking ridiculous. Wow. Yeah, $3.7 billion. So like
that was the bailout. I bet his stocks probably got vested. How many years is that? You know what I mean? His stocks are probably vested now. Said,
probably.
All right, deuces, I can sell these.
Yeah.
And I'm out.
No doubt to my mind. He's leaving a sinking ship. I mean, he's literally taking his money and walking away. He destroyed Bungie. I mean, it's well too late at this point that to whatever the next person is going to go is going to take over. He's not going, like, there's no way it's going to be flipped over. Sony's going to take, like you're saying, like you said earlier, Smitty, like Sony is definitely going to take more control of Bungie. Bungie's going to probably be more into the Sony ether. So it's going to be a shell of what it once was. And basically Bungie's going to die. Of what we know. I mean, it might be a good thing because it seems like they've always had an issue with money, and they've always had an issue with like keeping up their expectations to something specific. But still, it's like it's all because of this guy leading the way that he was leading. It's ridiculous. So I mean, I don't know. Good riddance. I don't really care to the extent of being like whatever is going to happen, but. He dug. Long story short, he dug this company into a hole that they're probably not going to get out of, and I will not be surprised that Bungie's going to change their names to something else that's going to be something Sony specific eventually here in the near future.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's interesting. We'll see what happens with Justin and how Sony being involved more affects things. Again, I don't understand Marathon and why the extraction shooter genre is so niche. You know what I mean? And like, I get it, but like, they're sweaty. Like, I'm not trying to sweat like that when I'm doing stuff, you know, it's like, so I'm not like, I don't really like have much interest in Marathon. I will try it because I know Bungie has great gunplay and I love the gunplay in it. So that would be the only reason, but I don't have any kind of serious, not only that, dude, but like, isn't it like, I don't know if they've talked about it or not, but like, is it going to cost money too? Like in a genre that like, again, free to play kind of, you know,
yeah,
maybe not free to play, but a little bit, because like you see the Tarkovs, they did charge and stuff like that, but there's a monetization issue in that genre in itself. So that's the other thing that has me worried about that whole situation. So we'll see. I mean, regardless, Pete took his money and ran.
Yeah,
what an ass.
You're right.
And he's gonna get away with it too.
Yeah. I mean, it's like there's nothing no one can do about it. There's nothing no one can do about it. It's just the fact that this guy just jumped off a sinking ship. He was the captain of the ship, and he was the first person to get off that said ship. It's basically
he said, "I'm out."
Exactly.
He's out.
It's exactly what he's doing. Like maybe he's probably not even saying like waving. He's probably giving the two fingers to two birds. You know? Yeah, pretty much. It's like, what is going on, man?
Oh, right to the life raft.
Yeah, pretty much right to the life raft. It's like, I got paid. It's like, I don't need this crap. I'm out. It's like, I have 3.7 billion reasons why I should leave.
He was at the company. He was at the company for 20 years. He did give him 23 years.
He did but
give him 23
like,
years.
It doesn't necessarily mean like, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that like, oh, his contributions was like, you know, were grand. He probably at one point in time was really good at his job, but he was definitely not a good CEO, is what I think. Yeah, because
that probably wasn't the move.
Yeah, because he was not. Yeah, he definitely did like the choices that was being done and the things that were being made. I mean, to be honest with you, Marathon was entirely under his watch. Marathon has been in the making for 10 years.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah. So like it started around the Inklings happening in 2015. 2016 or so.
It would have been
so
around,
So it was his project. This project is now probably well over like
oh shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god. It's like, oh my god, I made a turd, a giant turd. It's like I can't admit fault to this. It's like, hey, I know that.
Probably now.
Here's my secret. Bail. That's exactly what he did. He just said bail. Okay.
Those stocks are vested fully 100%.
Exactly. He waited. That would be hilarious. Time to sell those stocks. So I was be like, okay, here we go. Oh
Truman,
my God.
you got this.
Good luck. I have all my faith. I have all faith in you to take care of this. You got this.
To be honest, I don't even care.
I know. Are you going to play Marathon? Are you going to get the chance to try Marathon out, or going to play it?
If I do, I'll try it for sure. Just to just to see the gameplay. I don't have high expectations or low expectations. I just want to see and feel that gunplay because I know it's going to be good.
Okay, well,
and then we'll see if they can, sell me over from there. I guess.
Did you play the beta?
No, I didn't even get into the beta.
Oh, okay. Well, I never did either, but I wasn't sure if it was worth it. But anyways, okay. But I know I wasn't going to be. I knew I was going to play it, but still, and I'm pretty sure Pop. I'm pretty sure Pop definitely wasn't going to play it. So
yeah, I know.
You're like, I'm out. I'm good.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. So, but anyways, but we'll see. Well, good riddance for Pete Parsons. Although I think it's a little too late. I think it's not going to save the company anymore or any less. It's going to be integrated to Sony's groups of companies that are going to be making something completely different, something that you wouldn't think Bungie would ever do. So we'll see.
Do you think they would just essentially like break the people up into like get them absorbed into other companies that are already doing things, or do you think they would hold on? Do you think they value the brand of Bungie more than that?
It's a good question. I think that there's nothing that'll be off the table, because I think the brand Bungie has ruined themselves so much that it may, I don't know, it could be like a kryptonite at this point because of all the stuff that's happened. So it's hard to think that, when you think of Bungie back in the day, you were thinking Halo 2, the first Destiny, all this different kinds of strengths and these big hits. But then when you saw, several months ago when they found out that how bad Bungie was when it came into their money, and then the runways that they were having all these different kinds of money troubles and issues, and then on top of that, they've had a game that's been in production that's being made, that's been over a decade of being made, and then now it's well over too late for that genre for no one to care about, and they know that this is going to be an uphill battle for people to be interested in. They're probably better off just making the name disappear at this point. In my opinion,
I don't know. I think it still holds value. I don't think. I think you could. I think there's still something that could happen with it. What it is, I don't know, but something.
Well, okay. Well, we'll see. The life. That's all Jim Ryan's fault, in my opinion, because Jim Ryan must have been the worst negotiator for these companies to come into Sony. It just doesn't even make any sense. It's like, he's like, oh, hey, we want you. It's like, how much you want? I'll give you $3 billion. And they're like, whoa. So your breaks there, Turbo. It's like, yeah. Then,
what about 3.7?
Yeah, I know. It's like, okay. It's
right.
like, Jesus.
You offer a hard bargain, but all right.
It's like, he doesn't know how to bargain. It's like, good God. I don't even know. But anyways.
We're filthy rich.
Yeah, that's terrible. All right, so my topic, good topic there, Smitty. My topic is, of course, PlayStation. And I always have as you know, my issue is the PlayStation loves to give their news on the PlayStation blog, which is freaking ridiculous to me. I don't understand why they have it on the PlayStation blog still to this day, but they just will do what they want. Donk says they own the Halo and Destiny IPs, though. They don't own the Halo IP. Xbox owns it. Destiny.
That's how they're able to have 343 working on it, right?
Yeah, exactly. And Destiny is Destiny is their IP.
Destiny is theirs.
Yeah, so that is definitely. So I guess that's a Sony IP. So but like if Destiny's dying, what else do they got? Nothing at this point, But who knows? Yeah. They got Marathon. Exactly. They got Marathon. They're gonna be spending their time. It's like, okay, we got that the marathon money that's coming in. That's gonna come in.
The real question is, when does Destiny 3 come out?
They're gonna go back. They're gonna have to. So he's gonna force them to say we're gonna make Destiny 3.
I know, dude. They said we'll never make a Destiny 3. Like, shit.
It's like, I don't believe one word you say, Bungie. You're in dire need for something to be alive. So we'll see. But okay, so Sony announced on the PlayStation blog a couple of days ago that once again, starting August 21st, which has already happened, that they are going to be increasing the prices of all their console systems yet again. So now the PlayStation 5, the core PlayStation 5 is now $549. The digital edition is $499, and the PlayStation 5 Pro is $749. What the fuck is happening? Like at this point, like what is happening? This doesn't. I don't even have words to explain. Like, we understand tariffs. We understand that there's an increase of production line and stuff. But you are telling me in 2025 that a PlayStation 5 at this point is 6 years old. It's going to be hitting 6 years. That it's now getting to a point that the top of the line system is going to be equivalent. It's now cheaper to buy a Steam Deck at $512 Steam Deck to get a PlayStation than a PlayStation 5 Pro and stuff is unbelievable to me. They did what was it, 2 weeks ago we were talking about Nintendo increasing their prices on their Switch 1. Yep. It's like, who's going to buy a Switch 1 $50 less than the Switch 2? Which is like, what is happening? This doesn't make any sense. Like, it feels like we're in a freaking upside down world at this point. I don't like. Oh my god! Like it's really weird when you even really look at it this way. When the PlayStation 5 Pro originally came out, I believe it was $650 when it first came out. So essentially, you got the best deal buying it day one than you did waiting for it to get it, waiting for it for how everything is, and like waiting for it later on. It's getting more expensive for the same shit. What is happening? Is just unbelievable. It is ridiculous to me. And this was what really pisses me off. Metal Gear Solid Delta, not out yet, comes out next week. But I played a little bit of it, but I've unfortunately have only played it on PC, but not on the console. But I think there was an article about how bad the optimization is for the console port itself. The regular base PS5 can run that system, can run it in at the minimal is 720p to as high as 1080p, but the FPS is at 40, averages around 40 FPS. But it can get, there's points where it gets to 60, but it's still blurred. Kind of blurry in a sense itself. Back when Metal Gear Solid 3 came out on the PS2, it was at 480, but it was running at a solid 30 frames per second, on the PS2 itself. And like, to say that 3 generations later, we still haven't figured out how this all works, because we're running on with technology like DLSS and stuff like that, which basically kind of uses a computer mathematical algorithms to kind of fill in the blanks, so people don't need to physically code. Is ridiculous. And the scary part is the PlayStation 5 Pro doesn't run it as well as the PlayStation 5. So you're telling me that the 749 is going to what at this point? Unfreaking believable. I mean, people need to really they're basically phasing themselves out at this point with consoles. This is garbage bull crap that's happening with this. It's just unbelievable. It just frustrates me. I want to get y'all's opinion on this.
We knew it was coming. We knew this. We knew this was coming. Yeah. We just didn't know what it was going to look like and whatnot, and which companies were going to use tariffs as a way to rate. What's really surprising to me is that the fact that, like you said, we're at the end of these consoles' life cycles. We should be talking about the next generation and, starting to get hyped up about that. These fools are going back and saying, yo, dude, this generation that's about to be the last generation is going up in prices. Like, what? Excuse me? Oh, yeah, tariffs. Well, can you show me the numbers? Oh, excuse me. No. You gotta believe. You just gotta believe tariffs.
Trust us.
We gotta do. They just. You gotta trust us. Like you're gonna have to. No, we're just not gonna buy it. Like that's insane. Like you're right. Like I mean, Nintendo to me, that's just the craziest. Like Nintendo's that one is bonkers.
Nintendo doesn't even make any sense. It's ridiculous. Oh, but
makes no sense.
Unfreaking believable on what Nintendo's stuff is. But just to say, it's just oh my god, it's ridiculous,
insane, dude. But yeah, no, this is. I mean, don't buy. Just don't buy them.
Yeah.
Like hold off, wait. There's no need. Don't you're not missing out on anything, dude. There's so many games on so many platforms. Hell, you've got a phone, you've got games. You know what I mean?
Black Friday
you
exists.
Don't. What's that?
Black Friday exists.
Yeah, all that stuff. Just wait, make them, because this is gonna slow again. But this is what happens. This is what causes those issues because all of a sudden, all that stuff is gonna back up, and no one's gonna be buying them, and the economy is gonna slow down, and it's gonna cause other kind of ripple effects. I feel like this is just that starting position. So, with that in mind, I am not a financial advisor, but what I'm going to do is maybe look at some of them stocks that are primed to tank, and then you buy low, you sell high.
You know what we need to make, Smitty?
Someone said to buy Ford because the U.S. is never going to give up on Ford, and you'll always make money on it.
I literally have Ford stock, and it's been going up.
It's funny because I bought Ford stock at the during the pandemic, and because I thought the same exact way.
Yeah,
so I definitely understand, but it's funny. But you know what's funny? Donk actually posted something that actually I was thinking about when I saw this. He says, "Hear me out. Raising the prices at end of life means that when the new PS6 comes out at $999, it won't look like a 2 times increase in price."
My God.
And
that's we still have the same doofus in office, but yes, that makes sense.
Well, I don't think. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to say. But like, what I think what's going to happen is that if this is the trend that we are going, the next gen systems are going to probably be ridiculously high, in any way.
I wouldn't be surprised if next gen came out at like 800 and something, and then the whole situation is fixed and it's still 800 and something because that's the price that they were originally going to go for.
Yeah, they're going to be like, oh, okay. So basically, You're saying we're going to be competing against computers at this point. Like, I mean,
that's so crazy. It's like, why, like,
Just making the Switch look more palatable because they're the only console with exclusives.
Here's the most annoying thing about the Switch.
I'm talking about the Switch one as a Switch.
I was about to say.
I can't speak for Switch 2. Yeah.
It pisses me off with Switch 2 on one fact and one fact alone. That the fact that, well, first off, by the way, do you know that Walmart is selling are discounting Switch games already? Switch 2 games? Like, I bought Yakuza's.
They've been doing that for a while.
No. This is worse though to me because this is this game. These games just came out 2 months ago and they've already discounted some of these games down to $2. I bought Yakuza's
$2?
Yeah, I bought Yakuza 0, the collectors, the what's it called, the game key card version of Yakuza 0 I bought for $2 at a Walmart.
Damn, that's wild.
It's insane to me. That's 2 months in on a brand new system, and then my thing is that how Nintendo decided to basically just alienate everyone else except for themselves, to say, okay, anyone can use the game, the 64 gig card, but we're only making a 64 gig card, and but the folks that like physical, the indies that need to focus, that would like to have a physical, but they don't want to because it's like a $15 cut margin from each of the cells that they put on their cards for it and stuff, to get themselves in a situation to not make it interesting for anyone to buy their stuff is on Nintendo. And then the point of having that portable game system without worrying about the internet, without downloading or pre-downloading your system, when you only get 256 gigs in the first place, mind you, is just doesn't make any sense. The original Switch made sense on this original with all the different shapes and sizes and physical cards and stuff, but Switch 2, they're just like totally just said, you know what, you're going to have to pay if you're wanting physical, and you're going to pay us a lot for that nonsense. So whatever, man. So all these systems are just straight up bonkers. It's just it's actually, when I was thinking about it, and after I saw the anger that I had again with Metal Gear Solid Delta, which by the way I'm going to still get it on console, but it's not a $60 game in my eyes anymore. I might as well wait. I'm going to wait till it drops down. This might be the last generation. I'm going to be buying consoles. I might have to switch over to just getting Steam Deck or something, because this is outrageous. Like PlayStation 5 Pro, there's absolutely no reason to get one. The only reason why you would want to get one is for one game, and that's GTA 6. That's it. And we don't even know how optimized that's going to be when that comes out. And then I don't have any faith or any trust of what these other companies are going to is going to happen, because this is unfreaking believable this is where we're at right now.
Do you want to know something?
What's up?
If you bring your PlayStation back to go up to a Pro, GameStop will now give you $15 instead of $5. I don't know what the real amount is, but it's got to go up. All right,
it is true.
So we're getting that extra $10.
It's like, hey, good news. You get more traded value for your PS5 because it's cost so much more.
I say this because GameStop absolutely made a retweet when PlayStation made the announcement on the prices going up.
Are you serious? I'm gonna have to check that out.
You not? I'm gonna have to find it and send it to you. But when I saw it, I was like, "There's no way."
That is hilarious. That is hilarious. It makes sense. Nintendo had a bunch of extra 20-year-old Android tablets lying around. That is funny. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just disheartening to see where these consoles are going to now. It's like I have always been an advocate for physical games. I've always wanted physical games on consoles because I do not trust the internet. The size of the hard drive on these consoles are really small, so I don't want to just do digital for most of these things. Most of these things itself. And then also I like a sense of ownership of the games I get. And then the fact that people are fighting as hard as they are just to say, oh no, to just deal with it, to say, hey, you know what? No, we should just go with digital content and stuff. We could trust the big conglomerates to do it. Is just naive. So it's just ridiculous. No. Yeah. So anyways, yeah. So nope.
I just sent it to you.
Oh, you did? You sent it to me?
Yeah. I put it in the crew chat too.
I'm checking it out right now. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna put it up here in a minute. This is funny. Oh my God! You're not kidding. Okay, here we go.
Fantastic.
Here we go. Wait. I'm gonna put this up. Freaking ridiculous.
Nice.
Okay. All right, here we go. PlayStation increased the suggested retail price of the PS5 by $50 as of August 21st. We understand that this may come to an unexpected change. Prices go up is frustrating and surprising. That's why we've come up with a solution. Trade in any PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series, and Switch, and we'll add an extra $50 in trade credit towards your new PS5. Your old console isn't just collecting dust. It's helping you step into the next generation of gaming without sticker shock. Oh my God. We've been helping gamers upgrade, trade, and save for decades, and this is just another way we're keeping you in the game. Because when it comes to the next generation, we want to make sure you don't get left behind. Oh, God.
There it is.
GameStop. Just
some good copy. That's some good copy.
That is nice of them.
No, as of today, everybody that didn't take that offer has been left behind because the small print at the bottom.
Really?
Palace to hate August 23rd, 2025.
Ooh. Oh, so it's too late?
Too late.
Yeah, they practically said we got you for 3 days. After that, leave us alone.
Oh, the real small print.
Deal.
Yeah, very tiny print at the bottom.
Oh my God. You're right. That is funny. So we just get so these bitches gave us a 3-day coupon is what you're saying?
You can trade in your PS4 for $50 more. After that, it's back to $5.
I'm just saying, hold your horses, Donk. He says that's nice of them. Yeah, you got 3 days.
I highly suggest reading through the comments because gamer Twitter never loses. Someone put a deal or no deal poll, and it's the funniest thing.
Oh my God, that is freaking wild! Crazy. I love that. That is funny. Holy crap! Okay. Oh Jesus! Damn. This is better than the Steam reviews. That is great. Jesus. Oh man. Okay. So anyways, this is God, these people, dude. It just makes you not want to be frustrating. Like I love gaming. I mean, we have a video game podcast. We love talking games and stuff like that. But the fact that it's just it's feeling like it's becoming brain surgery on just trying to keep up with this. It's very like disheartening on where this is going.
Ushering in the way of the subscription service.
Yeah.
In streaming, that's what it's doing.
It really is. It really is. That's so.
Xbox back there, like, they keep increasing the prices, y'all.
They're waiting.
Crazy. You know what we got? We got Game Pass. You can game anywhere on anything.
These people are just.
I know how good Game Pass is gonna be with all those Microsoft layoffs, and they laid off the Game Pass people. So I don't know what Game Pass is going to be looking like after this season of gaming.
That is true. That is true.
I hope they planned out at least the next 3 years, but if they didn't plan out past 2025, Godspeed.
Yeah, I know. Damn. It's going to be weird, dude. Like I'm telling you, the next gen console, the second, if I see that system at 700 or higher or ridiculous, it's something to a
starting out price? Dude, that's a non-starter.
Yeah.
That's a non-starter for me. I
don't care what you got. I'm buying a Steam Deck, or something along the lines, and then just getting a docking bay and just putting it on my television because F this. This is just incredibly like now. Oh, even come to think of it, the new Ally ROG or whatever it is, the Ally ROG X, the Xbox thing is now cheaper to get the base. The base model is cheaper to get that than it is to get a PlayStation Pro, a PlayStation 5 Pro. So. It's freaking crazy. Anyways. Yeah. Anyways, it's ridiculous.
I hate it.
Ridiculous. I mean, it'd be one thing if it's a brand new system. If Nintendo did like an increase because it's a new system, but the fact that it's going up in price, even for old technology the way they are, is just like, what is going on here, guys? Freaking terrible.
Old tech doesn't go up in price. Like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah, I know, right?
Why'd you tack that on to? Like, what?
It's like, what is happening? Anyways.
Yeah.
All right, Pop. Why don't you close us off? What are you bringing? Give us some good news, please.
So, Arc System Networks has done 2 updates on their titles, Under Night and Birth 2 and Guilty Gear Strive, where we got 2 new DLC characters. 1 per game. In Under Night we have Izumi, but for those Cyberpunk fans, you'll be happy to hear that we got Lucy in Strive, and she is fantastic. Nice. I was a little bit disappointed playing Lucy because I thought she would have some airplay with the wires, but after playing her, I realized why. Izumi over in Under Night, I actually absolutely loved playing her, but Lucy was, how do I describe it? So in Strive, you have the Roman cancel system. You can use her overdrive to kind of pause or do like a reset and continue a combo. Her hacking system is perfect for gaslighting people. I did stream I did stream my experience with both characters this past week. So on Thursday, you watch Thursday stream, or no, sorry, Friday stream. I was playing against Neku and he was just like, my overdrives aren't working. And I'm just like, I don't know what's going on with the game. He's just like, wait a minute, you hacked me. Just like, yeah, gaslighting works. You can prevent people from doing things. You can cause poison. She has a very, very nice skill set, fun to play with. She has a DP, which is pretty awesome. I wasn't expecting her to get one, but yeah. What do you guys think about? Did y'all play Cyberpunk? I didn't play Cyberpunk, but I did watch Edge Runners, so I was kind of I will admit I was skeptical about having a guest character, but when they announced that the guest character would be from Cyberpunk, but when I saw that it was Lucy, I was like, okay, that's a solid choice because of how her weapons are.
That's fair.
Over and Under Night, you have Izumi, as Davies like to call her, the goldfish girl.
I mean, who fights with a goldfish?
It's a very strong one.
Okay.
Ellie is very strong. You could do setups with her fish, which is pretty dope. She has like a dash move where she'll like surf. She has a Rekka. So if you don't like Rekka characters, speed.
I'm not good with
them. But yeah, I'm a Hilda main, but I definitely see myself playing a little bit more Izumi. Granted,
that's cool.
Phonon is still in the lineup, but Izumi is definitely someone that I've been enjoying playing. I'm still not dropping Hilda. I still must terrorize the masses, but Izumi is definitely another character I'll use to terrorize my community with.
Oh, okay. See, that's pretty cool. You know, I just can't wait till they get that one character in Under Night that's going to use a capybara as a weapon. So
I would not be surprised.
Who knows? I mean, Jesus. So I don't play Uni. I'm not really like knowledgeable on Uni itself. It looks like a good game. It's good. It's fun to watch, especially when people just like destroy these people's characters with like one ridiculous combo and stuff. Yeah, this character seems very odd to me. With just the natural fact that she is using a goldfish as a weapon is just odd to me. But you know, if that works for her, I'm not gonna hate. So do whatever she needs to do. Yeah. As for Lucy, I am looking forward to it. I have not gotten a chance to mess with Lucy yet, but the game Guilty Gear has done a really good job on making like their own identities for characters, and just the fact that they were able to get Lucy from CD Projekt Red into this and then like she looks beautiful, like animation, everything looks incredible for it. So
yeah, she doesn't look out of place at all.
No, not whatsoever. And like that's how you know the amount of TLC they put with her as a character, and then also had a very justifiable weapon for her for a game that each person has a specialty weapon. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to checking it out. I'm probably going to check it out once I get back from PAX, and then but yeah, I am looking forward to it. Smitty, have you seen anything about these characters?
I did. I remember seeing something about, what was her name? The one from Izumi? Was it Izumi?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember they did the announcement for her at the stage during Evo, and I was actually in there and I got to check that out. And then, of course, Lucy and I watched both Edge Runners. I played through all of Cyberpunk. I loved it. So to see a character like that in a game like this, I think is really cool. And seeing like the hacking like screen come up, like it's very familiar screen to me playing through Cyberpunk. So it's like that makes me curious to see like what ability what's she hacking? What's she doing? What can she do? That sounds really cool.
From using their overdrive or like specials. There's energy siphon where like she'll take take the tension from another player. Contagion, which is like it's similar to some of the other characters like Happy Chaos or Faust, where they have this ability where if it strikes you, if they hit you, you take more damage. She has that's part of her hacking system, which is Contagion. So it'll be like this purple smoke. And at first I was just like, maybe someone's getting poisoned over time. And then I used it again and I paid a little bit more attention. I'm just like, oh, I eat a lot of your health if I hit you while this is stacked onto you. And there's another hack where granted it doesn't work if you're Lucy playing against another Lucy, but apparently she can make herself invisible to the other player. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Dang, dude, that's freaking
wild. It looks fun. It looks like a fun character. I'm curious to see how people use, the new characters in those games. I am not, again, I don't play very many fighting games. I tried playing a fighting game the other day, but it was kind of slow, and I was like, meh, I'm good.
It's all good. It's fine. It's no crime to watch, man. It's like I said.
I'd rather watch people that play that know what they're doing than play
it. Fair enough, but no.
Strive has a new rank system, so I'm definitely looking forward to see some cool Lucy plays on the competitive level.
Yeah. Are you going to go rank? Are you going to try the rank?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do it with Geo first. She got a really nice balance this patch. It's small buff, but good enough to where her neutral game is just incredible at this point.
See, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking that out. No, I'm going to be playing some more Guilty Gear, though. I mean, having a good time. I was messing with Street Fighter a little bit at local FGC tournaments, and I'm still loving that. But Guilty Gear looks like a better one because I like to play as Ramlethal. So, but want to try some more.
She got shot dead in the Bronx, but she still does a ton of damage. So if you know, if
what did they do to her?
Reduced her guard crush. I don't know if you've played recently, but her swords don't go out horizontally anymore. They go at like an angle. They made her less oppressive.
Oh, because like she's very aggressively impressive though. Like I mean, like
they dialed it back a little bit. So.
For her. Well, we'll see. I need to mess around and check it to see if I still like it or not.
I'm pretty sure if like in the right hands, I'm pretty sure she can still be the same way. Because some of the patch notes, I'm just like, I don't see why someone wouldn't, YRC here or why they wouldn't 6P there. But it is what it is. It's a good patch overall, mainly for the new rank system because the tower system, as you know, Davis was
bad. I
don't know what they were doing.
Garbage. But the fact that it lasted as long as it did is really weird. It's just like, wow, 5 years is insane. So, but
and we're getting 2.0 next year with Jam. I'm ready to cry when she comes out.
Why? Did you not like Jam?
No, I've been waiting for Jam since the game came out.
Yeah, it's crazy that they waited as long. But no, we all know that the man of the hour that they need to get is Zappa. So there you go. So please bring back Zappa. That's all I need. That'll be fine. We'll see how that goes.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
We'll see where it goes.
Folks, thank you for listening to episode number 276 of the CFG Gamecast. Thank you for being a part of the conversation as always. If you did miss out on this episode, that is perfectly all right. We do release it on all podcast services at the beginning of each and every week, so there is absolutely no reason to miss out on our sexy voices. Ooh. Guys, be sure to check us out on our website, confreaksgeeks.com. And also, like I said, if you are at PAX West, definitely say hello to Smitty and I. We will be around for the next several days in Seattle. So once again, this is Davis, Pop, and Smitty signing out. Y'all, take it easy.
Bye.